Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. This is the latest weather forecast for United States during the next 2 days. First of all, if you're new to the YouTube channel and still haven't subscribed, so subscribe now so you don't miss any important weather information. Thanks a lot. Low pressure system, coupled with a frontal boundary, continues its journey across the central United States, contributing to a series of weather disturbances that include widespread showers and thunderstorms. This ongoing weather pattern is expected to result in significant flash flooding and severe weather conditions in the affected regions. The system's movement, which involves the low pressure center advancing eastward, is forecasted to traverse the upper Midwest today and reach the Great Lakes area by the end of the week. This progression will sustain a broad warm sector that is characterized by ample moisture, atmospheric instability, and deep layer wind shear. Such conditions are favorable for the development of severe thunderstorms, which can potentially lead to heavy rainfall and severe weather events. The areas that are particularly susceptible to these conditions include Missouri, Illinois, and the lower Ohio Valley. As the low-pressure system progresses, storms are anticipated to redevelop throughout the afternoon and continue to grow in coverage into the evening hours. This will result in a slight risk, level 2/4, of excessive rainfall due to the possibility of intense downpours and the risk of training convection. Training convection refers to a situation where thunderstorms move over the same area repeatedly, leading to prolonged periods of heavy rainfall that can increase the risk of flash flooding. In addition, a slight risk, level 2/5, of severe weather has been issued, indicating that there is a potential for severe weather events such as large hail and damaging winds. This risk level denotes a moderate likelihood of such weather phenomena occurring, though they may not be widespread or severe in all areas. As the low-pressure system continues its eastward path, it is expected to push into the lower Great Lakes and Ohio, Tennessee valleys by Friday and Saturday. During this time, storm activity is likely to extend further east, reaching as far as the Appalachian region and potentially the mid-Atlantic states. The continued presence of favorable atmospheric conditions will result in ongoing chances for isolated flash flooding and severe weather events. These conditions will necessitate close monitoring and preparedness to address any potential impacts from these weather phenomena. In addition to the storm activity, heat remains a prominent weather concern across the south-central United States, extending into the early part of the weekend and potentially beyond. Forecasts indicate that widespread high temperatures will reach into the upper 90s and even triple digits across areas from the southwest to the central Gulf Coast. Elevated humidity levels in these regions will cause heat indices to soar to around 110 degrees. Heat indices are a measure of how hot it feels when relative humidity is factored in with the actual air temperature, making the heat feel more oppressive. In contrast, in the more arid regions, such as the southwest and southern high plains, actual temperatures are expected to be even higher, with some locations experiencing temperatures well into the triple digits. Overnight lows are forecasted to remain elevated, dropping only into the upper 70s and 80s for many areas. This persistent and extreme heat has the potential to break several daily temperature records. In light of these conditions, it is crucial for individuals to adhere to heat safety measures, including staying well hydrated and avoiding strenuous outdoor activities during peak heat hours. Additionally, vulnerable populations, such as the elderly and those with pre-existing health conditions, should be monitored closely for signs of heat-related illnesses. In New England, the weather will be influenced by an upper-level low-pressure system that is currently situated over Nova Scotia. This system is expected to continue bringing showers and thunderstorms to the region. Further to the south, portions of central and southern Florida will experience scattered storm chances as a cold front slowly progresses through the area. The cold front's gradual movement will provide the necessary lift and atmospheric instability to trigger thunderstorms in these regions. Furthermore, a shortwave trough is anticipated to pass over the northern Great Basin today, extending into the northern Rockies by tonight. This feature will contribute to thunderstorm development in these areas as well. Looking ahead, the southwest and central Great Basin are expected to see a return of monsoonal moisture and associated storm chances by Saturday. Monsoonal moisture refers to increased humidity and moisture levels in the atmosphere, which can lead to localized thunderstorms and heavy rainfall. In these regions, isolated flash flooding remains a concern due to the potential for intense, localized rainfall events. Temperature forecasts indicate that the East Coast will experience weather conditions generally around average, with high temperatures expected to be in the mid to upper 80s. Behind the advancing storm system in the Great Lakes and upper Midwest, temperatures will be cooler, with highs in the 70s. In contrast, temperatures across the northern and central plains are forecasted to be near or above average, reaching into the 80s and 90s. The northern tier of the West will experience below-average temperatures, with highs in the 70s for the Pacific Northwest and low 80s for the northern Great Basin. In the central Great Basin, temperatures are expected to gradually warm closer to average, reaching into the mid-80s to low 90s. This comprehensive weather overview reflects the complexity and dynamism of the current meteorological situation, involving multiple weather systems and atmospheric factors. The evolving conditions necessitate continuous monitoring and preparedness to address the impacts of severe weather, heat, and ongoing storm activity across various regions. Accurate weather forecasting and timely updates will be crucial in ensuring public safety and mitigating potential disruptions caused by these weather phenomena. Thanks for watching.